Testing 1, 2, check 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all over the world, you tune into another episode of Soundcheck with RHETTMATIC and D-Style, Beat Junkie Sound. Yeah. Salute to everyone out there. Yep. Hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday night. If you're here in North America, or you're enjoying your Wednesday morning, if you're overseas, whatever, whatnot. So, my name is RHETTMATIC. Let me bring in my beat junkie brother, D-Style.
What's going on, Rhett?
What's up, D?
What's good, man? How you doing?
Man, another day, another episode.
Here we are, back again.
back again, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wait, you drinking anything?
Got a little libation right here, you know.
Ooh, nice. What is it, sangria?
Not sangria. This is some vodka mixed with cranberry, if you will.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Peach vodka.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes it any more exotic, but yeah.
Yeah, man. Switch it up again. You switch it up on me again.
Once in a while.
Once in a while, huh?
Yeah. How's everything though, man? How's everything going?
Everything's good, man. You know, it's just been, pretty much busy. I know, like the same with you. You and Substance 810 got a new album out right now. He Who Laughs Last, right?
Yep. And congrats to you as well. Yep. RAWLSMATIC.
Yep. Speaking of which, that's our special guest tonight is Jay Rawls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then, we do have a special guest host who can jump on with us, the very own John Doe of Southern Vanguard.
Mighty John Doe.
Yeah, man. So, but we usually kick it off like this, so we switch up the format. We're going to start off with doing a tribute mix to our special guest. Should be coming on soon.
Right.
Jay Rawls. So, why don't you go ahead and drink some of your libation while I put this in the mix.
Will do, Red. Thank you.
All right, so let me do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to start off like this. In honor of our guest, Jay Rawls, RAWLSMATIC. We're start with this joint right here. Jay Rawls, John Robinson, they call JR. It's called Stop Chasing Music. Here we go.
Yo, Rawls, what up, man?
Peace, man. Just trying to do this music, man. Trying to get it going, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, the OG told me,
What the
he
OG
said,
say?
music's a circle, man.
What you mean?
Call it the rebirth, something like a renaissance. This that top tier spit, straight upper echelon. The cypher's a cycle, young, we adding on to it. 2 decades worth of jams, our whole lives is a movement. I don't need to prove it, the proof is in the pudding. We trade like boys in the hood, Cuba Gooding. Furious with styles, yes, civilization's father. Rolling with a trailer load of gal like Shaba or King T'Challa. I swallow my saliva and spit lava. A messenger like Blakey taking pilgrimage to the Kaaba. I'ma rep the whole crew with the will. It's that substance appeal, yep, that soul you can feel for the thrill. But the sun don't chill, take them back to the grill, they need the rebuild scale. See, we don't play no games, we do this thing for real. Build with the master, stay sharp, still sharp and still, and that's real. Stay elevating on these ill life equations. To be loved is so amazing, through harsh realities we facing. Embracing patience more as I awaken. Lessons in life, each step shall not be forsaken. No mistaking like God or Satan. Yin yang in the balance and challenge the creation we forever making. Satan these high level expressions of me saying, they can't hold me back, nah, always find a way in. Stop chasing music, you will never catch it. It always comes back around, be ready to bless it. Your roles be on the quest, kid, new decades and exit. Music is forever, y'all, we never make exit. Stop chasing music, you will never catch it. It always comes back around, be ready to bless it. Your roles be on the quest, kid, new decades and exit. Music is forever, y'all, we never make exit. Stop.
Step 1.
Robinson on mic, do these roles on track.
Step 2. Face the facts. They remember we kings. Step 3.
Wordplay. Vintage in my soul.
Yeah. Smash rock, well into this elegance. Right, earth to on, Caparoo, you know what I mean?
Once again, checking out SOUNDCHECK. Our special guest tonight, Jay Rawls.
Smash rock, well into this elegance. Right, earth to on, Caparoo, you know what I mean? Yeah. Smash. Yeah. Smash. Yeah. Smash rock, Wellington is elegance. Right earth to on, Caparoo, you know what I mean? J. Raw's in the building, holding me down. Respect game or expect flames. Respect game or expect flames. I connect with the select, we met, I collect change. Manila bow to the realest, out to the illest, fillers, still a killer, realer than villains. Respect game or expect flames. I connect with the select, we met, I collect change. Respect game or expect flames. I connect with the select, we met, I collect change. Respect game or expect flames. I connect with the select, we met, I collect change. Respect game or expect flames. Respect game or expect flames. I connect with the select, we met, I collect change. Manila bow to the realest, out to the illest, fillers, still a killer, realer than villain with hollers. Why your boy spit, you think he had to rest? Came all the way from Oakland and your okay. They know it's not as dope as it get. Don't get broken by the opening act. Now check it out, y'all. Casual J. Raws, we make this to escape the fate, the matrix. Then spread love like Take 6. No need to try to motivate for fake chicks. I play Flav, girl, you get the 8-6. Yeah, we cold lamping. J. Raws casual. Smash rock Wellington, the West Coast champion. Now check it out. Respect game or expect flames. Respect game. 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 Hey, it's not a part of me, dog. Bumper us blood clot like your arteries clogged. You started me. You ought to be regarding me. Your artistry's God when rocking crowds is a part of the job. I get harder than the Vice Squad, dirtier than orders. Placing a drug order at the border. Court orders for the thought of is more of an oracle. Collect respect in the wreck. Mic memorials, A-type tutorials. Too hype for your mic warriors. Machete sharp music. Making fatty out your albums to floor your boy. Call your lawyer before the Lord just destroy you. Soul music, hip-hop or rock, jazz funk. This is classical casual punk.
Respect game or respect flames. Respect game or respect flames. Yeah, me and Cash used to have science class together, and you can tell when we combine raps together. This the best chapter of the book where we mastered every nook and cranny of the rap anatomy. Black reality, black mentality. Any technology we just handle. Mouths to feed, so we pound the streets like a pack of dirt. Make sure that our raps is heard. Hieroglyphics, yeah, that's the first time you heard the Grandmaster's verse. But now miraculous turn of events in the present tense. Got us here to prove that hip-hop grew in spite of fools that would like to choose dollar signs over rhymes that are timeless. You can't take it with you, don't deny it. Yo, I do this for Richard Pryor and Red Fox and Rudy Ray Moore. Say it raw, true to the core. Respect game or respect flames in the sex.
Here we go. Hey yo, I assemble 3 more the dopest producers on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had part 2 on the mic. Here we go. Hey yo, I assemble 3 more the dopest producers on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had part 2 on the mic. Here we go. Yo, I assemble 3 more the dopest producers on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had part 2 on the mic. Here we go. Hey yo, I assembled 3 more the dopest producers on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you had part 2 on the mic. Here we go. Yeah, J. Raws. You thought I was done, didn't you? Hey yo, the best producers on the mic. Yeah, you had part 2 on the mic. Here we go. Hey yo, you had part 2 on the mic. Hey yo, you had part 2 on the mic. Here we go. Hey yo, you had part 2 on the mic. Here we go. Hey yo, you had part 2 on the mic. Here we go. Hey yo, you had part 2 on the mic. Here we go. Hey there, you had I assembled
happening? Nah, it's not me on the beat just rapping. See, now I can see the look on your faces, cause I'm on the track and y'all discriminating like eyes black trying to run laps of races before them two brothers put pride over paces. Face it, I know the ins and outs of the beat. No doubt I got a lot to talk about when I speak and I make shit. The way that I graced it, it's in my image and these other niggas is makeshift, to say the least. You come whack on the track and I'ma say the beat and replace it with a way sick, a way to speak.
See, that's what we talking about, son. The best producers. Let's go. There you have it. The best producer on the mind. There you have it. The best producer on the mind. There you have it. The best producer on the mind.
RAWLSMATIC.
Yeah, you like it.
You ain't know. Now you know. Polar ENT LLC. The legacy. RAWLSMATIC Ace. If you ain't know, now you know. That's how we do it. Polar ENT LLC. Polar RAWLS. Polar ENT LLC. The legacy. RAWLSMATIC. Polar ENT LLC. 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 The legacy. RAWLSMATIC Ace. If you ain't know, now you know. That's how we do it. Polar ENT LLC. The legacy. RAWLSMATIC Ace. If you ain't know, now you know. That's how we do it. Polar ENT LLC. Sleep is optional, so we opt to keep building. And life is a soap, so I work for all my children. Sleep is optional, so we opt to keep building. And life is a soap, so I work for all my children. And sleep is optional, so we opt to keep building. And life is a soap, so I work for all my children. And sleep is optional, so we opt to keep building. And sleep is optional, so we opt to keep building. And life is a soap, so I work for all my children. And I've been at it since I was young and I was restless. Way before I was adding names to a guest list. Reality bites, but I stay hawking like I'm Ethan. Steady on my grind, son, ain't no time for sleeping. I get up in the morning, I slay the 9 to 5, then I'm up to the wee hours, man, writing down these lines. Lyrics, beats, and then it's label boss, secretary, marketing head. Son, ain't no time off, I run a label, I'm the artist. Ain't no time for play, so click the download button, man. Check it out. Let's go. You already know. Come on. Let's get it. Hey, keep it real, keep it. Let's go. I thought you knew. Yeah, you know I got my man. He a vet in the game. I know we got bills to pay.
Here come the mailman again.
Ace.
I'm trying to get my hands on the gang of greenery. Upgrade my life a bit, change my scenery. It's hard to explain what this game do mean to me. The rap ain't all that it claim it seem to be. Now I don't mean to focus on the cream, but a few more drops in the bucket get me closer to my dream. And that bucket there is nowhere near full. You got an hour or two, I can give you a earful. You gotta be careful, like I solemnly swear over. Cause bills come every couple days like hair growth. Cell phone, house phone, mortgage, all that. Predators call, turn around and call back. They wanna know what amounts I'm able to scrape up. The gas is past due and the cable is late, but I stay on the grind and it's real to say. There's no time to play, got bills to pay. Out.
Let him know. Keep it real. It's like that, man. Polar ENT LLC. The legacy. RAWLSMATIC Ace. If you ain't know, now you know. That's how we do it. Polar ENT LLC. The legacy. RAWLSMATIC Ace. If you ain't know, now you know. That's how we do it.
Oh man, you already know, man. It's Midas the Beast, man. And you in the mix with RHETTMATIC of the Beat Junkies.
Once again, you're checking out Soundcheck with RHETTMATIC and D Styles. Our special guest, the one and only J. Rawls.
Wise and tell it. 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 Wise and tell it.
Yeah, you got your man here, .X. Worldwide. J. Rawls.
Peace. Tell them how it was when you came up.
Yeah, I came up in that time when rap was first generating. First coming out. Came up in a strong household, two-parent household. All the black men didn't run away.
Daddy X, get it.
Learned who I was from some good brothers. Original man. It was always gonna be nice. I learned who I was from some good brothers. Original man. It was always gonna be nice. I learned who I was from some good brothers. Original man. It was always gonna be nice. I learned who I was from some good brothers. Original man. It was always gonna be. Learn who I was from some good brothers. Original man. It was always gonna be nice. I was destined. Student enrollment shaped my frame. The God's mold man that I became.
True indeed, God.
I was self-taught, but from others I caught. Admired style and groundbreakers. Broke rules and took chances. Started light, got a few glances. Further engrossed me. Watched all, followed none closely. Looked into myself, became a man. Got with the brothers grand. Seen the land. Build what my father instilled. And his team, supreme being. The all I see. That's why I survive. I'm not saying that I'm the best alive, but I believe that I'm one of the top. I'm not gonna sell myself short. See, that's the line you've bought. I knowledge, wisdom, I'm understanding that the world is the man.
Yes, yes. Peace, God. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, we gotta let the young people know what it is. What hip-hop is, man. See, this new hip-hop, it don't foster no thought, man. It don't spread no knowledge. It don't give them nothing, man. But it's up to us to give them that knowledge, that wisdom, that understanding. My man Wise and Tell, drop a jewel.
Why don't we try to believe crackers ruling public schooling doesn't impede the seeds? Wasn't it these that? Why don't we try to believe crackers ruling public schooling doesn't impede the seeds? Wasn't it these? Why don't we try to believe crackers ruling public schooling doesn't impede the seeds? Wasn't it these that? Why don't we try to believe crackers ruling public schooling doesn't impede the seeds? Why don't we try to believe crackers ruling public schooling doesn't impede the seeds? Wasn't it these that gave us 3/5 MCs? The recipes that manufactured dumbed down rappers. This is why I keep my hip-hop tip-top shape. I shake a speak, awake a sleeper, hate to see you lacking. Like my fish black and girls black, or poor black and hate it. But I'm proud to be that. Marcus Garvey, Bobby Marley make me proud to be black. Some perspectives have suggested my commercially defective black aesthetic needs an edit, just so white folk can get it. Like the poet Felton Lee, Places Hood is Lil Weezy. I just rather drop a jewel or wise a womb to plant my seed, and soon the craft that I've been teaching will engulf your lower thoughts. Each and all for righteous teachers had to learn before they taught. It's like the seeds, if you agree, they had to crawl.
See, that's what I'm talking about. We need cats like you to drop the jewels on the seeds, man. Let them know it's more out there than what they hear on the radio or what they see in them videos, man. They gotta go out there and dig for this knowledge. You gotta search for it. I'm in the Wise and Tell it. 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 Wise and Tell it.
Sound check. reversal. J. Rawls, RHETMATIC. Yeah. Role reversal. J. Rawls, RHETMATIC. Yeah. Role reversal. J. Rawls, RHETMATIC. Yeah. Role reversal. J. Rawls, RHETMATIC. Man, this beat is banging. G is my name. Let me show you how a real MC does it. Listen. Craig G, Metropolitan. Gary Carter style, I catch cabbage. When I spit for J. Rawls and Craig G, Metropolitan. Gary Carter style, I catch cabbage. When I spit for J. Rawls and Craig G, Metropolitan. Gary Carter style, I catch cabbage. When I spit for J. Rawls and Craig G, Metropolitan. Gary Carter style, I catch cabbage. When I spit for J. Rawls and Craig G, Metropolitan. Gary Carter. Craig G, Metropolitan. Gary Carter. Craig G, Metropolitan. Gary Carter. Craig G, Metropolitan. Gary. Craig G, Met. Craig G, Met. Craig G, Met. Craig G. Craig G, Met. Craig G. Craig G. Craig G, Metropolitan. Gary Carter style, I catch cabbage. When I spit for J. Rawls and RHETMATIC. You are now checking out 3 of the very best at it. Set a mass when the drums clash, leaving your chest flattered. When I bounce in the booth, witness fountain in the youth. Without the girl clothes and mumbling, announcing the truth. And the truth is, those lyrics make you sound like a doofus. I'm MC Ren ruthless, while you men defend clueless. Rappers and disrespect these real barbarians. MCs with wordplay, some full card carrying. Members of this elite lyric fraternity. Have a weak rapper rush to surgery. Yeah, most certainly. The bass bangs loose some of your stained teeth. Your raps have as much facts as a Trump campaign speech. So give us space, or we will fold and hurt you. You out past your curfew. This is role reversal. J. Rawls, RHETMATIC.
Chopping up games like how to lose.
With the illest worldwide. Brag, yeah. OG in the game. Word. No, it's not a phase. Battle star got with the ratchet. I will lines. Let me talk to me again. This is love. Yeah.
Exclusive. Yep. Exclusive. We're doing this world premiere. Exclusive. RAWLSMATIC. Featuring Frank Nick and Illa J. Since it's Dilla's birthday, it's off the album. Role reversal. It's called Everyday Shit. Some just for you. What I mean by exclusive, music video that's dropping this Friday.
What up? Hi everybody. What's up, man? How y'all feeling?
What up, man?
Yeah. Chilling.
Exclusive. Exclusive.
I'm leaving tonight. Flying to LA. Exclusive. Listening to that everyday joint, you know, Frank Nick, Illa J. Let's shoot a video, man.
Exclusive. Well, I'm already here right now, so I'm with it.
I think we can make that happen.
Yeah, I think we could be there tomorrow.
Yo. RHETMATIC. J. Rawls. Yo. World is crazy. RHETMATIC. J. Rawls. Yo. RHETMATIC. J. Rawls. Yo. RHETMATIC. J. Rawls. World is crazy right now, man. Life's so crazy. It's like a jungle sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? We stay in the lab working. We gonna let the world calm down. Hey, yo, John, talk to him.
Life so crazy, happens so fast, vision so hazy, forget what's going on right. Life so crazy, happens so fast, vision so hazy, forget what's going on right. Life so crazy, happens so fast, vision so hazy, forget what's going on right. Life so crazy, happens so fast, vision so. Life so crazy, happens so fast, vision so hazy, forget what's going on around me, cause I'm worried about spitting something crazy. Ain't that a trip? Took enough of those. We about to dip, count more dough. We got more, so we count more slow. Pay attention to the numbers. Multi-task while I'm looking out for others. All my sisters and my brothers. The ground we ain't under. We found we got butter, got better, got cheddar, got better. Got a fucking cheat. I'm a motherfucker when I'm talking about nothing. Just another day. But shit talking at the rucker. To show I'm not a sucker. Rhett and J. Rawls on the beat. Me and Frank on the verses. Spitting that heat. Reppin' Cake Boys and my big bro JD. Let's get it. Yancy boys.
Yeah, we riding, glow flying. We got 100,000 trips, we Poseidon. You
trying to get a grip, we deciding. Sprinkle swag, grab a bag, and we riding. That's everyday shit. That's everyday shit. Yeah, we bound to get big like we weightless. That's everyday shit. That's everyday shit. I said we bound to get big like we weightless. You can Google my maneuvers, a nigga smooth as Kanuba wax. Timing on the bars like a nigga work with weightless. You can Google my maneuvers, a nigga smooth as Kanuba wax. Timing on the bars like a nigga work with weightless. You can Google my maneuvers, a nigga smooth as Kanuba wax. Timing on the bars like a nigga work with weightless. You can Google my maneuvers, a nigga smooth as Kanuba wax. Timing on the bars like a weightless. You can Google my maneuvers, a nigga smooth as Kanuba wax. Timing on the bars like a nigga work with the Uber app. Fluid rap, that's what I get. I done grew a bag and blew a bag for acting ratchet. But now I got my eyes on the numbers, a nigga watching with glasses on. Project the whole vision like I just spoke in the microphone. Watch me running like sprinters do in 100 meters. Except I'm running through hella shows and 100 features. For the fan bam, I do what a man can. Rather feed the fam than standing up on the grandstand. So I keep it sharp like a samurai in a sword fight. So I can split your face every time you come to a tour night. And grab a bag and a nigga count it slow. And send some to my mama, she can count it slow some more. We're Rhett and Rawls providing all these slaps. If you see me in your city, guess what? I'll be back. Yeah, we riding, road sliding. We got 100,000 trips, we Poseidon. You trying to get a grip, we deciding. Sprinkle swag, grab a bag, and we riding. That's everyday shit. That's everyday shit. Yeah, we bound to get big like we weightless. That's everyday shit. That's everyday shit. Said we bound to get big like we weightless. Weightless.
Like every single day. Like every single day. Like every single day. Like every single day.
Man, really bad. We just been watching with some other cast. Man, really bad.
Once again, you're checking out Soundcheck, our special guest, J. Rawls. Shout outs to the one and only John Doe, Southern Vanguard Radio.
We ain't really bad. We just been watching with some other cast. We ain't really bad. We just been watching with some other cast. Bad. We just been watching. Cooking up some vittles, some eggs, and maybe toaster. Bumping my new jam, La Flor, La Fly,
I was finishing my drink like I'm supposed to. Moved a little closer to the phone to call Concept. He told me call Jason. I hope I can get through with no call waiting. I started dialing in peso.
Hey yo, a ring on the phone. The
voice is Fat John. He
You
said,
wanna meet this afternoon?
I ain't got nothing going on. I heard you got them beats. You on with Pace and Sonic. Come by the crib now, later I'm studying economics.
Cool, I need directions, then I'll be stepping out. I need about 20 minutes to get to your house. I hope I take the right route. I had a long night out. I'll give you a shout when I'm close, alright? Dose.
Drop on you, man. You know you always hit.
Some old RAWLSMATIC shit here. It's called Are You Listening? Featuring Badass and Ed OG.
Got my brother Catastrophe in the building. Big Tracy, you know how to do it. Steve King Arthur, Badass Carabino, Badass Carabino.
Rest in peace to Badass.
J. Rawls, Badass Carabino, Badass Carabino, Badass Carabino, J. Rawls, RHETTMATIC on the music. Got my brother Catastrophe in the building. Big Tracy, you know how we do it. I see you, King Arthur. Steve don't bend at the knees. I'm piping hot like chicken pot pies out the oven. I'm nice like the way you treat people when you. I'm piping hot like chicken pot pies out the oven. I'm nice like the way you treat people when you. I'm piping hot like chicken pot pies out the oven. I'm nice like the way you treat people when you. I'm piping hot like chicken pot pies out the oven. I'm nice like the way you treat. I'm piping hot like chicken pot pies out the oven. I'm nice like the way you treat people when you love them. I'm Da Vinci. I just paint audio pictures, lyrics colorful and vivid with the music as my canvas. You can listen or read it in braille. It'll still be funky. And I don't think they understand it. It's candid, classic, abnormally gigantic. How the fuck you always on the grind and you don't have it? I'm mastered the art of being smart about my money, cause it's very, very soon to fall apart with his money looking bummy. Pushing shopping carts like a dummy. I'm throwing darts at the charts, trying to get like Philip Drummond. I got hope, but life will send you through some different strokes. Come up short like Arnold or Willis on dope.
Big boy, you a mini man. I'm a truck, you a minivan. She gotta have ass, you a titty man. Country boy, I'm a city man. Little kid rappers wearing silly bands. You lyrically waka flocka, I'm a showstopper. Get buried like Hoffa without the chopper. My rhyme's so pure and proper. You an old Spice man, Isaiah Mustafa. Riding on a horse backwards while I'm blowing smoke out my backwoods. J. Rawls, Ohio State, not Terrell Pryor. Spit hellfire through the wire. Shit on your album, wipe your ass with my flyer. Your girlfriend's a cheater and best friend's a liar. Ed'll do it by any means, but by any means, never no skinny jeans. I'm confident y'all concerned. Here's a few easy steps on how to earn. Kick off. What a week return. You got a 4-year run, a presidential term.
Are y'all listening? Pay attention, pay attention. Are y'all listening? Listen, be listen. Are y'all listening? Are you listening?
Yeah. We don't play no R&B stuff on here on SOUNDCHECK, but it's always our first time for everything. Of course, we're doing this in honor of our special guest, J. RAWLSMATIC. This joint is off the Role Reversal album. It's called Xanadu, featuring the talented and lovely singer and one. And once again, you're checking out SOUNDCHECK.
Hey, yo. Right now, you're rocking with the best. Yo, it's Jay Sinai, and I'm tuned in to SOUNDCHECK with the Beat Junkies, DJ RHETMATIC and D Styles. Peace.
Yo. That's a lot of yo's. You know why? Cause I said yo. DJ Premier. Beat Junkie Radio. These guys fuck with records. You guys fuck with caca. That's bullshit. Get the fuck off the fucking set. Unless you got vinyl in your hands. And some needles. Can't scratch without them. One love, y'all.
Yo. We bring heat, beats, and reform. Lyrics keep you informed. You're forewarned, you're getting horns. Cut, scratch, and leaving your torn. Breathing is norm. Sins is long and bang body work. Shots coming in bursts that work. Ellen Dottie verse. Corner store goons, monsoons. Passport straight, we can travel. Put your seat up, expand to a foreign land. We taking all the currencies, euros work at the foreign exchange. Upon the argue, we harmful and hazardous. I'm Fight Club, full metal jacket in this rack. Two of a kind by design. Man, listen. You hear the hustle and the grammar in the deeper way. Johnny X in the sin. Some of beats on features and shows a heat adjustments. We tell them made to keep your substance. Still here, we double the grip. Many years in the game, then we pair shared out. Compare the fair sounds, Blair can't compare to how we rock. God's boom in the knot, tune shot, reminiscent of true spitting and love, highly difficult buzz, musical drugs, street duds, press it to whack, exceptional lack, weaponry stack, we dealing facts, Nubian bars, mash up, now we excel. With production runs, busting bodies left in the trail. 8 bars to the stars, we gon' get ours. We done crashed up cars, rode around with the bitches. But where the story switches, we still here. Let us holler in your ear with me and Alice straight fact. And if you talking about bread, we here. Since you threw that in the air, we good. I don't care about your hood. The bread rules. They need to bring us up to the schools, teach the babies. No maybes. Upon the argue, we harmful and hazardous. I'm Fight Club, full metal jacket in this rack. Two of a kind by design. Man, listen. You hear the hustle and the grammar in the deeper way. Johnny X in the sin. Some of beats on features and shows a heat adjustments. We tell them made to keep your substance. Still here, we double the grip. We go.
Yeah. Off the RAWLSMATIC album, Roll Reversal. The joint's called The Sun, featuring Blue and the legendary Razzcash. And once again, you're checking out
SOUNDCHECK.
Bumbaclot. Hold on.
BLU, RHETMATIC and J. Rawls. Know what it is. Universally sound, trying to stay grounded like the peeps. I'm down with the Bridgetown click, the 4/5 pound sit down pricks. When the system of the down gets loud, shit out bricks. Trying to mimic how we spit out gifts. Get out spit, get your mouth hit. After the bout, we bout it. Why you not bout shit? About to get your blouse lifted. Your bow shifted. How foul is this? The crowd witness. We flipping fouls like a style gymnast without missing. Each shot is a hit, and each hit is a shot from the clip that I cock. Squeeze, release, pop. 3 at least drop from one shot. Aiming at the top of the clock, let me catch someone with time on their side. Thinking I ain't gon' ride, mighty cone, adios means goodbye. Somebody told me that the good die young. I found a fountain of youth, then I bought me a gun, cause I am the sun.
We bring no idea around to the truth. And the truth is, your raps have as much facts as a Trump campaign speech. Rapping for revolution certified. No more than 30,000 words a minute. Travel from the furthest stretches of the universe. It's the sun. Everybody loves the light. Creates opportunity for you and me. Promotes community unity. Melanin activated. Niggas armed and got the stick, but never vaccinated. No cap, but I'm clapping like you graduated. Captains get capsized and rat assassinated. Hoes captivated. Capital LA. Vampires ripping out throats. It's an apple a day. Go Appalachia. Gave her props after she left the stage. She didn't seem to care. But that's all I have to say. I'm cool, I'm after the Apple Pay. It's jumping off, got me halfway after the accolades. Y'all rappers are just mini-me. Ignorance flying too close and burning off your wing. Y'all the bastard sons of the sun, of the sun, of the sunlight God provided. Stars none shine brighter, I'm Osiris. Son of Amun Ray, duel at noon the highest. I'm a different pedigree, I'm burned at a different degree. How I rippin' them see. We bring it on here round. And that's the truth. And the truth is, your raps have as much facts as a Trump campaign speech. Rapping for revolution certified. No more than 30,000 words a minute. Travel from the furthest stretches of the universe.
Yeah, and we're back. So let me bring in my beat junkie brother D Styles, and then what up, D?
Jeez, Rhett.
Sheesh,
Killing it, man.
That's all J Rawls stuff, dude.
A lot of heat, man. You played some joints. I mean, I never seen that video with J Rawls, Sadat, and Wise Intelligent. Man.
Oh yeah. So man, you got to ask him that question and stuff like that. But speaking of questions, let's bring in our other special guest host that Oh yeah. This is first time co-hosting with. Well, he was a guest, but now he's co-hosting with us for this particular joint. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, please make a round of applause for our, the one and only, all the way from the ATL, representing Southern Vanguard Radio, John Doe.
The mighty John Doe.
Mighty John Doe.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
What's going on, John?
How's it going?
Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you guys, man. What's going on?
Man, are you having some? You got a drink in your hand, just like D? Do you? Or oh!
What is it? Coconut water? What is that?
Was that Fiji in the can?
No, man. This is Sweetwater. You guys know about Sweetwater 420? That's kind of like a Atlanta craft beer like staple. This is a
like
hazy
Schlitz?
pale ale.
Damn. It's like
no, not like Schlitz at all. But you know what? If that's all I had, I'd drink that.
Oh, goodness gracious!
That works. It works. Yep.
Oh, I wouldn't know, man. I don't drink Schlitz.
Oh, good to see you guys, man.
Good to see
Rhett,
you.
Outstanding mix as always.
Man, thank you, man. So, hey, John, thank you for taking the time to jump on with us.
Oh man, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure and an honor. So, please, man, anytime, man. You guys send out the bat signal. I'm here, dude.
Man,
thank you.
I mean, yeah, thanks. I mean, because we've been talking about this for a while, so we might as well kind of let the cat out the bag. We're gonna start doing people. We're gonna you're gonna see a lot of SOUNDCHECK, Southern Vanguard collabos and stuff like that. Like D and myself will do some guest mixes for Southern Vanguard, and you and Eddie Meeks will jump on here sometimes.
You got it, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Anytime. Yeah. Well, I need to bring Meeks next time. Next time when we have a little bit more time to plan. I think when I talked to him earlier tonight, I think he was in the bed. So good for him.
Oh.
Not bad. Yep.
Yeah, but of course, we got you here because you're a very knowledgeable DJ yourself and a record digger, producer yourself. So let's with you in the house, ladies and gentlemen, please put a fire emoji in the chat for the one and only J Rawls. Hey.
Man, listen. First of all, I'm sitting on here with all these damn legends. I mean, of course, we got the great RHETTMATIC,
whatever,
Blue Check Boy, and then we got D Styles.
Peace, Jay. What's up, Jay?
What's going on, man? All these, man, and then John Doe. Should I even be on here? Like, yo, I'm
Hey man, that's what I'm saying, Jay.
Come
That's
on.
what I'm saying, dude.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
hey, guys, we're not legit. We're not legit professors like this guy, PhD.
That's very true.
Yep,
That's true.
Dr. Jason Rawls, PhD.
Yeah, you need to rewind that, Rhett. That's Dr. Rawls to you, my friend.
It is. It is Dr. Rawls. Hey, dude, did you? I don't know if you guys know. He was on their local TV news earlier today.
Oh, this guy.
What?
Yeah. Man.
Because I told him I was gonna be on Beat Junkie Sound. They was like, "Can we interview you and talk about that, please?" I was like, "Maybe. Let me think about it." They was like, "You really know the junkies?" I was like, "I know the junkies."
Oh man.
Worry.
Man, Jay, thanks for jumping on, guy.
Yo, thank you for having me. I'm everything Beat Junkie, so I appreciate this. And the mix, man, that was crazy. Yo, you pulled out some joints I hadn't heard in a minute. I appreciate that.
My joints, it's your joints, man. I'm the one playing your joints.
I know, but I was like, you know how you haven't listened to your own stuff in a while,
Right.
It was good, man. It was good. Appreciate it.
Red always killing it, man.
Always.
But you have an extensive collection, so it's kind of hard to like, what do I play? I mean, if I played a lot of your stuff, I mean, we be here forever.
Yeah, man. Catalog is deep. Catalog is deep.
I got a couple joints. It felt good hearing that Casual and Dell joint though. That's been a minute.
Man,
Casual is everything, man.
But we don't. The three of us don't have a classic under our belt, man. We don't have brown skinned lady for Black Star and shit.
What song was that? I never heard that before.
Man, you know
Junkie Sound.
That's it. Where's the drop?
I asked him, can I have it? But you can't get it unless you're official Beat Junkie. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, you can't get that.
Oh man. So Jay, thanks for jumping on. Hey, you and D have something in common because you guys both like D was on an ASR 10 and Jay Rawls is an ASR 10 guy.
Oh, word? I didn't know that, Jay.
Yeah, I started out with the EPS 16 Plus.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you
I
used
did
that
too.
too, John?
Oh, whoa!
Yeah, that was my first joint. Yeah, D. I think you and I were talking about that.
That's right.
So, but I really if y'all really want to go there, I started out with the Casio SK5. Me and High Tech was talking about that. That's like the one with the lion. You hit it and they have a lion. I was like, oh wow,
right.
But then when I started doing like real beats, got the EPS, was able to work and your first drum machine that you had, most of us, you were borrowing it or going over somebody's house.
Yep.
So that's the EPS 16 Plus, and then I moved on over to the ASR, man. And yeah, I love it. I used it all the way up until Rhett showed me Serato Studio, and now I'm addicted to that. So
wow,
that's where I am.
Oh wow,
now.
You've been using it for a while, then, Jay.
I have been using it for about 20 some odd years. Yeah, I just stopped like last year.
Damn.
And I still mess with it, but that Serato Studio got me. It's a winner.
Right.
Yeah. That's like Jake one. Jake's still on the ASR. Like all of his videos, like he's still on ASR, right? That's dope.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know who also jumps on the ASR is Crisis.
Oh, where
he is on it, isn't he?
Yeah. He's on it. I heard Ev goes back back and forth sometimes because I think he's like the same thing with Alchemist. He's like on because Al used to be ASR 10. He's now an MPC 2500 guy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what was it about Serato that made you jump, Jay?
It was really the ease of use, right? Mm-hmm. But for me, I had been looking for something for years to jump over to computers. And simply because I was just in fear that my ASR was going to die on me. That's really, I've been using it for too long. I've been using it since 94.
Right.
And so, when 2014 got here, I was like, it's going to be any day now.
yeah, right.
And I was using Logic and Cakewalk and Ableton and all these other really cool things that all these young people use. And I was like, none of this works. None of this is doing it for me. And then, as usual, here comes Rhett. Hey, You should try this. And it just clicked. I was like, oh, this is beautiful. And now I can finally do beats on a plane. That's all I ever wanted to do.
Right. Yeah.
Make a
Right.
beat on a plane.
Right. Well, now the stems, man, the stems are like, so. I mean, that's a whole nother thing too now,
Oh,
right? Like,
that's oh my
crazy.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, D's flipping it. He's on was it AI? Was it DJ? What do you call it? D?
Oh, yeah, it's
AI
algorithm.
DJ.
DJ. It's very similar to Serato. You could separate the stems as well. But for scratchers, it's very there's like almost no latency, so it's very, very accurate. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh.
So we're here because we're the reason why I asked John to be here, because it's kind of be weird to just kind of like interview
Yourself.
Interview yourself.
Yeah.
Talk about yourself in the third person, right? You
Yeah.
switch sides.
So I should be drinking like D.
You should.
I should be.
Y'all should be drinking like me.
Yeah.
Healthy right there.
Man, got to at least try.
Yep.
So I'll let D and John take over. I'll just sit here.
Cool.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, D, go ahead, man. It's
Yeah.
your show. You kick it off, dude.
Man, congrats, fellas. You know what I mean? First off, I feel like the whole concept of the album is so unique. I don't know if anyone has ever done something like this, where it's a duel of two producers kind of going back and forth, and you guys working remotely, especially, you know what I mean, trading files. And I mean, can you guys talk about the process, how the idea even came up? You know what I mean?
Kick it off, Rawls.
I mean, the idea just came about just from us being friends and just talking, and man, we should do an album. You know how it is. You sitting there with somebody. You and Jay Si and I probably had the same conversation. Just sitting there like, yeah, we should do it. Yeah, we should. And then we should eventually turns into, well, here's a beat, or here's some files, or here, check this out. And so we started messing around. And so it really was like if I would come out to LA, I would stay with Rhett. I mean, I stayed with him when he stayed in Long Beach, so it's been a minute, right?
Damn,
but
okay.
yeah, but I would stay with Rhett, and we would just work, and we would just create and just have fun, and that was the whole thing, man. And then he even came out here a couple times, and we had that foundation. We didn't just send files; we were able to build together. That was part of the fun too.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And Rhett told me that I mean, this has been a work in progress for a while. I mean, you mentioned when Rhett was living in Long Beach. I do remember that era, Rhett. I mean, you know, you guys were working. Life happens. You guys, put things on pause.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys were working on these songs, you guys already had MCs in mind. You know what I mean?
Man, that's a good question, Rhett. Go for it.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think we had anybody in mind, right? We just kind of was creating, and then like, I mean, everybody on the album is like a friend. It's all like people we know. It wasn't like, we went and got somebody that we had to like, who is that? But it was just more so us hearing some music and saying, yo, I wonder what such and such would sound like over that, or what about, and we shot our shot, as the young people would say, shoot your shot or do whatever, right? We shot our shot at some MCs that didn't make the album, right? I mean, we just hollered at some people, that kind of thing. But it was really an organic process. It wasn't like we didn't write down a spreadsheet and say, who we want this person here, we want that person here. We just let it happen.
Gotcha.
I mean, and then it's crazy, D, is like, when we actually announced that we're doing a project together, a lot of people were kind of like surprised and shocked because they really couldn't see our, us producing, because we have two different production styles. So, I mean, like, how Rawls is on an ASR 10. At the time, I was on an MPC 2000. So I was a drum machine guy. He was more of a keyboard sampler guy. I mean, even though we still does, and then of course two different when we lay stuff down. So it was interesting how we were gonna like, okay, you pick the sample or I do the drums or vice versa, but we didn't know how it was gonna sound like until we actually started working together, right? We're all
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, and the fun part was, like we started making beats and music, and we were like, yo, let's make something with a little R&B flair to it. Like, let's make something a little different. And as Rhett will probably tell you, I mean, we actually toyed with the idea about making a house joint, and who knows, maybe that'll be on RAWLSMATIC too.
Damn.
Yeah. Yo, I was gonna ask you about that, you guys, because I love how you guys flex your R&B chops on this one, and this is no coincidence, but one of the favorite joints on my record is track 9, Straight Shot of Whiskey. Jay, I don't know if you know or not. I'm a bourbon guy. We drink whiskey, bourbon specifically, a lot here, and
Got you.
when I was just letting the album roll, and I just got to track 9 there, and I was just like, man, this is a joint. And then I looked at the title, I was like, oh shit, I'm sold, man. So I just kind of like to know more about like how you guys kind of dipped into that bag a little bit.
Well, the craziest part, so without saying the sample,
yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, so I mean, we first made it in Long Beach, and
and you can say the sample because it ain't. It ain't. No,
Okay.
The drums are sampled. The drums,
Right.
and that's going through Rhett's thousands of records and finding some old Hawaiian stuff. That's what it is.
That's all I'll say. It's a Hawaiian record. That's
And
all
I don't
I'll
know
say.
what it is. I can't remember.
I do. I remember.
You do?
I do.
That's why Rhett is dope.
So, but the craziest thing is, I found a loop, I looped it up, and it actually, it had I actually put drum program on it, right? So it had there's a kick on. If you listen to the song, it has a kick, but there was missing a snare, because there was a snare there. It used to had a really, and so when Jay took it back home, he actually took out the snare, and then. This is where Jay started his own magic. He has his own band called Liquid Crystal Project. So, and that's where like him and B
Jazz, yep. Liquid Crystal Project, yep.
Yeah. So they actually formulate the song, and next they send it back to me, and I was like, oh shit, because there was other. I think there was other stuff too, also, wasn't there? Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. There's some other things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys actually did collaborate like on songs together from a production standpoint. It's not like you guys are necessarily just going back and forth.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. We were work. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though we don't live close to each other, we were able to work together more than what you would think.
Got it. Okay.
And that was part of the reason not to rush. It was just like I said, it was organic. And if we had rushed and put it out years ago, it wouldn't be the same album. So I'm really happy that we took our time because it came out right.
Yeah, that's super dope because I as I was listening to the album, I was like trying to pick out the joints. I'm like, all right, I wonder what joint Rhett did. I wonder which one Jay did. And then I went to try to go find the credits. There's no credits listed. And now knowing that you guys actually collaborated from a production standpoint on individual joints, that's super dope.
Yeah, there's not really a joint that he did or a joint that I did. It's all together.
That's it.
There was so like on the mix, I actually played a joint that featured Badass from Long Beach, rest in peace, from the Dog Pound and Ed OG. That's originally it's on your album, right, Jay?
Yes, it is. It's on the Hip Hop Effect that I did through Nature Sounds.
Right. So. And the funniest thing about that particular that was a beat that one of the first beats we made
early.
But we had other cuts that didn't make the album.
Yeah.
We had a song.
That beat was originally for Blue and Tarak.
Yeah.
I was going through my files and the beat is still called Blue and Tarak.
That's
and
right.
I was like, dang, what's up with Lax?
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. It was originally supposed for Blue and Tarak and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was a cut on the album also there was I played so Dot X and El the Sensei, Dottie X and
the Sin.
and the Sin.
Yeah.
That was on the XL album, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yes. They wanted that beat. We were trying to hold on to it for the longest time, but they really wanted that beat. So we decided, look, if we give it to you, can we put it on our album? And they were, yeah.
That's how it happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn,
So-
that's cool.
Yeah.
Word.
So
You know what? Your guys' first single was Xanadu, and I love how you guys led off with that, just because it was so different. It was kind of unexpected. You know what I mean? Just sonically, way different. I'm just curious. Was that beat that when you guys made that? Was that in the earlier years, the middle, towards the later? You know what I mean?
later.
Oh.
That was much later, and Ann was Rhett's idea. He knew her, and he was like, "Yo, I got the perfect person," and she was.
Yeah.
She killed it.
Yeah.
What, so Ann One is so she's she's from out here, but she did a lot of songs like she was, I guess, she does Korean soul music. So
okay.
not K-pop, but Korean soul. So she's kind of well known in Korea, but doing R&B, Korean
Okay.
R&B and stuff like that. But at the same time, she has worked with like she just did background vocals for that Dave East joint. There's a Dave East joint. She's on there. She did background vocals for one of the Freddie Gibbs and Madlib. Is it the Pinata album? I think.
Oh, no
so
shit.
Yeah, she was doing. She worked with like Chops from the Mountain Brothers. She does a lot of work with. She does a lot of work with this female MC by the name of Ruby Ibarra.
Yeah, Ruby Ibarra. Yeah.
Oh, Ruby. Okay.
Yeah, so she's very active, of course, with the Asian American scene and stuff. But she does a lot of excellent work.
Right.
So she was like, and she also teaches over at at Los Angeles Recording School.
Oh, she teaches as well.
Teaches vocals and stuff like that. So,
Damn. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I
the
wasn't
video-
aware. I got to tap in.
Yeah. Yeah, the video came out really dope, man. Where'd you guys film that, by the way, with all the plants in the background and stuff?
We were in the jungles of Vietnam. No, man, we were in downtown LA, man.
Oh,
Shout
that's
out.
downtown?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mike B hooked that up.
Yeah. Shouts to Mike B. Mike
B.
Yep,
Yeah.
Mike
Mike
B.
B.
Mike B.
Mike B.
Mike B did. I shot the video. He actually came up with the concept and stuff like that. So,
Word.
and yeah, so we asked him to, because he'd been doing a lot of work. He works with Newmark as well and stuff. But then he also shoots videos, working with other companies and stuff. But yeah, him and his crew did a great job.
Yeah, they did.
so-
Yeah, video came out dope with Ann One on the beach and everything. Everything just went well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see J57 and Rick Chavez just had to insert themselves into the video. Oh no, this is the new video. The new video.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad, not
yeah.
the first video, the second video.
The world
Sorry,
premiere.
I just been thinking about that. I couldn't let it go. I just had to bring that up because they bogarted their way into the new video.
Bogarted.
Well, yeah. Shout outs to Rick Chavez and J57.
Yeah, they helped out a lot, man.
Yeah. So when we that was a thing too for us, for Rawls and myself, when we wanted to put out this album.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought of like, okay, why don't we shop it to other people, But then at one point, let's do it ourselves. But then we just didn't have enough time. We didn't have the manpower. We just we wanted someone to at least help us out, and it was actually Rawls that said, why don't we hit up J57?
Okay.
And so J57 and Rick Chavez, they have their own label and collective. They call it 57 Collective, and they work with a lot of people. And of course, a lot of people know J57 from Brown Bag All Stars and Jamo Gang.
Jamo,
yeah,
right.
So, but we've been kind of peeping how they've been doing a lot of independent work, just doing great jobs. So when we and Jay always reached out to Rawls and myself separately. Like, if you ever guys want to work, let us know. And then that was the thing. Like,
That's
you know
how
what?
we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
dope. They do
and
it
so
right. They know how to roll out an album like the correct way. You know what I mean? Like dripping
Yeah,
the things out and timing things, and um, yeah, they do a great job.
they
yeah,
definitely help with that. Most
yeah. I mean, they were the ones that actually gave us the ideas. So, how would you feel of like dropping a single each week before the album drops? And
Hmm.
and we were like, at first we were like, "Are you sure that's okay?"
right.
Yeah,
Nobody does that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But then it was just like, you know what? It's actually probably worked out to our advantage and stuff because it's just seeing people like, you know, we're like, oh shit, they got this, they got that, you
Hmm.
know. So
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, man. People don't do rollouts anymore. You know what I mean? Like it used to be.
Yeah.
You know, you had to like really roll it out, and it was a year long campaign or whatever, right? But
right.
you know who else is doing that really well right now? I noticed that well, they did it with the Lady Ray album, but Big Crown, and they're
Oh
also doing it with
yeah.
the new Black Thought.
They really
Uh,
rolling that one out. Yeah.
yeah, like they dropped a single like like at the end
Yeah.
of the year, and I think that I don't think it comes out until April or
Yeah.
May or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah, they're really dope. I mean, and then to answer your question, John, about them being in the video, it was Rick and Jay that actually put that video together. They wrote the script, planned it out and stuff. You know, got the
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's dope.
So that's why they're in the, you know.
Yeah, they wrote themselves in.
Basically.
Those are my guys, man. I'm just kidding. Jay and Rick, I love you guys. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, but yeah, they're great guys, man. They're doing their best to help us put whatever we can, because you know, like they have resources that Rawls and myself, like, you know, we know people, but they know how to like really like reach out, and you know, like they helped us get in on a couple of playlists. Like
Yeah.
at least for me personally, I've never been on a playlist, so that's kind of cool.
That's dope.
I mean, it's the same thing with you, right? T, have you been on a playlist before?
No, that was my first time being on a playlist, and yeah, it makes a huge difference. You know
It
what I mean?
does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? You know, I'm just curious on that song, you know, on that video, you know, when you guys have a song like that, both of you guys scratch. How do you guys decide who's gonna do the cuts on this song, who's gonna do the cuts on that song?
That's real simple. There's an expert cutter and scratcher sitting over there in the corner. That's easy. Yeah, I'm a DJ that blends and mixes and plays for parties. Rhett is a turntable, so that's how we did it.
Okay,
It was easy.
Was that me? Or I hear like I thought I hear like
There's
some
some
type of.
static.
I thought that was a wave coming in or something linear.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know what that was.
That sounded crazy.
Oh, maybe that's you, Rawls, because you're a PhD.
That's what Blue Check always talking about.
I think it's the mic.
I think it's your mic.
Yeah,
My
I think
mic?
it's the mic.
Yeah.
I think
Could
so.
be the battery.
Oh, it's a wireless, right? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let me check.
Okay. That sounded crazy.
Man, I thought it was like is there a wave coming in?
Right?
Tsunami. Tsunami
I mean-
rolls.
Are you talking about sushi? Hey, John, do you eat sushi?
Oh, absolutely, man.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Not Jay Rawls here.
No.
No, he's like, is that chicken? Is that chicken?
I love sushi, man.
Y'all
Man.
gonna slow y'all roll on me, man. Am I
Oh,
back?
because you brought the wave in. You brought the wave in, man. It just went sideways on us, man. We
Am
had
I
to do
back?
something.
Am I back?
Yeah,
there you
you're
go.
good.
You're
There
good.
you
You're good.
Yeah.
Man, listen. I like my fish cooked. Put my fish over an open flame.
Yeah.
But how's your favorite place in Earth is Japan, but you don't want to eat sushi?
I don't know because they got all the records. That's why.
Yeah.
They came here and got all the records.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Decades ago.
Decades before we even
Not
knew.
even recently.
We
Yeah.
were
Man.
late. It was the 80s.
They cleaned up. They cleaned up.
They bought all the dollar records and were like,
and turned them into $100 records.
Yeah, man. No,
Yeah, they
those
saw
guys
the
bought
future,
stores, man.
Right.
They bought stores.
They bought this local store in my neighborhood, man. We had a store in my neighborhood in the south side of Columbus that we went to. That's where I got a lot of my James Browns, a lot of early joints. Man, they cleaned it. We went in there one day and dude was like, "Yeah, man, we're closing next month." I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" He said, "Yeah, this guy came in from Japan." Yeah, he came in from Japan and bought the whole store, and that was like 80, 88, 89. Like I'm like an 8th grader, 9th grader. Boop, done.
Crazy.
That is crazy, man. Wow. Yo, D, I have a question for you. What's your favorite joint on Role Reversal?
Oh, that's a good question. Great D Styles. What you like? What you like?
I love the joint with Blue and Raz. And
banger.
Honestly, Xanadu, man. You know that the
hearing that a
melody,
lot.
the hook, it's very contagious. You know what I mean? It gets stuck in my head. And yeah,
That's
man.
crazy.
I mean, yeah, it's dope.
D's low key an R&B producer. Really.
Hey, that's where the money is.
Don't let that shoot you, cut him up, and put you in a toilet music fool you. He's a low key. He be doing low key R&B mixes and shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Love it.
Hey, so do you guys have any plans to like tour, shows, all that good stuff?
Rhett, do we have any plans to tour shows and stuff like that?
I mean, that's a good question, man.
Man, it is.
Yeah. I mean, I know. Rawls is like, what? I'll leave my teaching position to go on the road.
Hey man, if I could tour with the Junkies, I'll carry. Dang, ain't no more records to carry, John. But I can't carry any more crates, but I guess I'll carry your backpacks.
Hey, you know what? That's what I told D Styles and Jay Sinai. I said, look, I'll be a road manager. I'll go get your toothbrush for toothpaste from the drug. Whatever you need, man. I'll do.
That's
whatever.
what I could do for the Junkies. I'll control the groupies. So like whichever you tell me, I want number 1 or you want number 4. Which one do you want? Like, okay, you gotta wait.
Hey.
J Rock's busy with this one. Let me see what Rhett's D Styles said he's got too many in his room right now. We gotta take a break.
Hey, don't put D on blast because his wife might be watching and shit.
I'm getting cats in trouble. Mello was like, Ross.
Hey,
yeah, Jay's on a rampage now for all the sushi jokes. That's why it's payback. Payback is a mother, man.
Hey, Rawls, but don't sleep on John Doe, aka A&R super A&R over here. He's the one that put D and J Sinai together.
Yeah. A&R.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I go way back with Jay Sinai, man. I go back way back with him like 20 years, like before he put music out.
Wow.
So,
all right.
Yeah, man, that's my man. No
man.
doubt. Yeah, Jay, you and I actually have a weird little fun fact together that you might not know about. You have a remix on the Beastie Boys Criteria collection, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I did one with Egon as well on that same
Oh, that was
collection.
you?
That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I'm
snap.
we did Looking Down the Barrel of a Gun.
Wow.
So,
yep.
Yeah, man, I just remember that when I was thinking about, being on the show tonight with these guys.
That's cool.
Hold on.
I was thinking about that. So.
Oh shit. Yeah, damn, that's you and Egon. That's right. That's you and Egon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Tig brought in E and Count and myself and Count did that what he did, Hey Ladies, I think.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I know he did one too.
Yeah. Big up Count Bass.
What was the name of their label? Grand Royal or something like that?
Yeah, Grand Royal, yeah.
Grand Royal, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Look at
Big
you
up
guys.
Tick.
Oh yeah, Tick, man. Shit,
You know what?
wait.
You know what, Jay?
Yeah.
We actually met years ago, and I know you don't remember, but it was in LA. It was a Lone Catalyst show, maybe like 2006.
Damn, he said
didn't he? I was in a group called Third Sight. Actually, RHETMATIC was DJing that night too. You remember that, Rhett? It was at a Fight Dodo. What's that club? Fight.
Oh,
FAI?
Feisdo. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah.
Remember that?
Fight Dodo.
It
Fight
was a
Dodo.
long
Yeah.
time ago. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I know. It was a long time ago. It was way back in the day though. But
Oh
yeah.
wow, third site. Yeah, that's a rare third site show right there
Yeah,
in LA.
it was way back. Yep.
Wow.
Anyways, so fun
That's
fact.
dope.
Fight Dodo.
Fun
Wow.
facts.
Man. So J Rawls. So what is your plans for this RAWLSMATIC album?
My plans is to let it ride out and keep pushing it and wait on this vinyl. Everybody on the chat, they keep talking, they're asking for the physicals, and I told them, I tried to type in there, we got the physicals coming soon. Right,
Everyone's
Rhett?
waiting for the vinyl for sure.
Yeah, vinyl's coming.
But we also have some limited edition CDs and cassettes on
Yeah.
Beat Junkie Sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When is that coming, Rhett?
As soon as the vinyl comes in.
We're trying to time it, so yeah.
Yeah. Is that right, D?
Yeah, definitely.
Good looking D. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, so you guys keep me updated, please, man.
Yeah, man.
Look, you guys had that Ultra Seeker Connect to turn that vinyl around. I don't know what that is, but you guys
I know
got that figured out.
Man, nah, we really don't.
Talk to Rick and J57.
Yeah.
Rick and Jay got it figured out. Okay.
Yeah, they're the ones that's like, oh yeah, we'll have it by March. Okay, we'll listen to you.
Right.
Yeah,
if you say so.
Clock is ticking.
Right.
The clock is ticking. Yeah. Man, Rawls, let me ask you this: what is your favorite? What was your favorite song on the album?
Yo, man, I just said in the chat. Listen. I like the album. Don't get me wrong, but it's something about that Craig G, and it might just be my affinity to him, and from the Juice Crew days. I mean, he's so dope to me. It's just. I mean, he said he's metropolitan, man. Like, take a second and think about that for a quick. I mean, he just sound Craig G, metropolitan. I mean, his whole, it was him, man. His aura, it was just crazy. I don't know, man. I'm very impartial to that song. The Blue and Rat. I like all the super hard ones because I don't make too many super hard joints like that all the time, but when I get with Rhett, I get super hard. Although the Casual album, though, people always tell me the album I did with Casual is a lot more harder beats like that too. But yeah, I don't know. I like them hard beats, man. I don't know, man. I guess I'm getting like Rhett.
Well, no, but it's funny because you bring out the R&B in me.
I bring out the softer side of Rhett. Okay, Rhett, let me ask you, what's your favorite song on the album?
There we go.
There we go.
It's
Beat Junkies.
It's between Xanadu and the Sun.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, those are like polar opposites.
Right.
I know. Like I said, you bring out the R&B in me.
Wow. All right.
No. Well, like the Sun, because it's like one of our newest beats that we did. Like if guys, if you knew what how long when we first started, I was on the MP, he was on the ASR, and then eventually so here's the craziest thing. So the beat that we did for Sadat and Elda Sensei, we did that on Reason. So
Reason, wow.
On Reason, yeah. Okay. We Rawls picked he actually had the sample and stuff like that, and then I actually kind of show him how to use Reason, and he was the one that actually did the chops.
I picked that up at that little record store in Long Beach. It was like on that. Oh man, I can see it, but I don't remember the name of it.
Is it Dizzy on Vinyl?
It might be. It wasn't like one of the famous ones. Like it was like this little. I thought it was like a neighborhood record store, and you took me in there, and that. record was sitting, oh man.
Oh yeah, it's Dizzy on Vinyl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's where I got it.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did I showed him how to use how to chop on sample on Reason. So he did the chops, and then I did the drums on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drums.
Wow. So that was one of the few beats that we did together on Reason, because he tried out Reason, he was working it, then he went back to the ASR.
Yeah,
that would be a no. I mean, somebody showed me how to use Ableton. Somebody showed me how to use Cakewalk, somebody, everything with Logic, whatever you want, name it. You can name it. And I got I got them on some old computer, and didn't work. Back to the ASR.
Right.
But
it's crazy how that works, right? It seems like people always kind of have, when they finally find the tool that they need, like they know it.
Yep.
But it takes some time,
and it's really up to the person, man. So I mean, so many people use Logic like they love it, and I'm like, man, give me Pro Tools all day. I'm good.
Yeah.
What's it with D? Because you use Ableton, right? Even for your beats.
Yeah. I mean, like I've tried everything too. So I'm like you, Jay. I ASR, MPC, Machine. I've tried everything, and like workflow just didn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? But like I started to use Ableton, and I use it kind of like Pro Tools. And then John Doe, thank you, John, because John showed me how to do all the warping stuff, and because I've always wanted to know how to like slow down samples and put them in the grid and make them on beat. And John showed me that one night, and man, yeah, like it changed everything, man. So
wow,
is that what you use, John, right now? Ableton?
Yeah, I'm in Ableton, but oddly enough, for like tracking and stuff like that, I use Logic. So like I'm all over the place. I've been a Logic user for a while.
Really?
That was my first like before Apple bought them. And then I started hearing so much about Ableton, and then when I heard what they were doing with all the warping and the stretching, I was like, I've got to figure out a way, to make this work, because that was like what they were doing. I was like, man, these guys are almost like at Holy Grail, status as far as being able to manipulate samples.
Right.
And God, man, I don't think I made a beat for 6 months. This is before like anybody was really using Ableton, like in the hip hop world. Like there were a few videos out there with like Ski Beats was like really early on Ableton. So I was like, well, it's like when I would listen to y'all's mixtapes, like, however many years ago, and I listened to them over and over and over and over and over again, and rewind it and go back to that part. So I did the same thing with those Ski Beats videos, and I finally figured it out. But man, just the thing. I mean, those guys, like in my opinion, from a sampling standpoint, are just like, doing things like in a crazy way. But that said, I've shown a lot of people Ableton, and it's difficult to grasp. So but
I know you. I'm like Rawls. I'm still a Pro Tools guy myself. So.
Yeah. I've never been in Pro Tools in my life, so go figure. So it's it's like, who cares, right? Just like whatever gets the job done. Like at this point,
right? Exactly.
Yeah. Totally. As long as you lined it up on zero. And send the files.
Send the WAV files.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, right.
It bugged me out the day that I made a beat on my phone and it actually sounded dope. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
are you using Koala? Is that what you're using, Koala?
Yeah, Koala. But you brought up Reason. The actually first joint I made on a phone that actually sounded decent was with the Reason. What's it called? Figure.
What?
Figure. It's like some weird little like dinky kind of. It's really meant for like house and dance music and stuff like that. But like I was like, this is kind of crazy. And then Koala came out, and that's a whole nother thing. But I don't know, man. I'm attacked. I like the keys and the buttons and the things, and so I don't know the iPads and the phones. I just can't totally get into. It's good for ideas though.
Unless you're Madlib.
Unless you're Madlib. Yo, and Madlib was showing me, he is for real. Like, he makes beats on a damn iPad. And that's all he used. That's all he used. I'm like, what the heck? I can't even. I don't know, man. I like to push buttons. Don't we push buttons?
Me too, man.
We're the button generation. Aren't we the button generation?
Yeah.
Man. Me too.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, well, shit, but Madlib's, Madlib's from that same era. But
that's what I'm saying. Just growing.
Yeah, man.
He's just like, oh, I just made 30 beats.
Right. Like easy.
Right.
But again, he doesn't care what the tool is, right? He's always kind of been like that, right? I mean, like, it's just like whatever's in front of him. Like, I kind of feel like he's that kind of guy. Like, he's just going to make crazy, ill shit, just like whatever he touches.
Yep.
I think you tell me, Rawls, because you got to hang in with them. Mr. PhD was hanging out with Dave Chappelle and Madlib.
Here we go. Guys with blue checks talking that stuff.
Yeah. I'm not. Hey, I'm not the one in the. I'm not the one in the video with hanging out, like listening to So you tell us, like you actually saw Madlib working on a beat on the iPad.
Not working on the beat. He showed me like the program, like how he does it, and I think it was Koala, but hell if I know. I was just in awe, like sitting there, like, but where's the buttons?
Right.
Oh, wait, I don't see any buttons. I was just like, wow, this guy, man, yeah, he's next level. I mean, there's a reason he's Madlib.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, so going back to the album though, you guys said that you got joints that didn't make the album. How many like leftover like over songs like didn't make the album, would you say?
Man, good question.
It's at least about 4.
At least 4. Yeah, we got one with Dave Dar.
Okay.
We got one with Ill Poetic and Illogic from Ohio. We got another one, Elder Sensei and some of his peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you guys thought about putting those out maybe as just like Lucy's or whatever?
That's what somebody, I think it was Jubei, just said on the chat, like we should release them as physicals, and I was like, not a bad idea, man. I gotta talk to Rhett, see what he says.
Right. Okay.
We actually have like J57 did a remix for what song did he do a remix for?
I think it was the
Role Reversal. Was it Role?
I think it was Role Reversal. Yeah, Craig.
And then we actually Applejack.
Applejack just did Xanadu.
Applejack. What?
Yeah,
Applejack straight out of the A.
Yeah.
He asked us to do a remix for Xanadu. So it's.
I mean, we got a couple of producers sitting here interviewing us. Maybe they'd be interested.
I mean, we do. We have a low key R&B producer in the house right here. You know, I don't know.
But I can do vocals for you, D. I'll do vocals. I can do
vocals. Funny. Yeah, but so we might end up releasing, album maybe with some remixes and maybe a couple Lucy's, like you said.
Yeah, man. You should.
We actually got, dude, Rawls, I found a beat like we just did 3 years ago that we forgot, so we can put that out too as well.
Yeah, man. See, well, maybe we find the MC, have a bonus song.
So you got 5 joints then. You got 5 songs.
Yeah, and that's easy. We'll go through the Rolodex and pick out another friend.
Right.
I know. Like copyright was. I had people like, "Yo, I'm not on the album, son." I'm like,
it's funny how that works, right?
Right. It's like Questlove at the Grammys. Like, "Yo, you didn't put me on there. I put an album out in 1993. I wasn't on the Grammy stage. What's up?"
No, you'll be surprised. We did hit up some people. I'm not gonna name some names, but they never came through. And next you know, it's like, man, how come I didn't? You hit me up. I was like, dude,
we did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
After they heard the beat, yeah.
Speaking of guests, since I'm in the South, and since this guy's a good friend of mine, I got to hear about Superstition being on track 2, Play Your Position. That's my dude right there.
Yeah.
So who got that worked out?
That was
I actually reached out to Superstition,
and he got Track. I think he got Track Life too. They killed now that that song. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's actually ironically that's one of the no, not the first songs. It was one of the songs.
It's
early songs when I actually first time went to Columbus, Ohio to stay with Rawls to work on it, and like there's actually, if you listen to the album, you hear some interludes. I'm not gonna mention, but there's a singer on there from a well-known R&B group, but we wanted to make it a song, but she actually turned us down. So
she wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, so we made.
But that's why it's just an interlude. But let me tell you this, because I just did Dilla tribute here in Columbus, and Mixmaster Ice popped up.
Oh yeah.
Rick, let me tell you what this dude did. Then I want you to tell the story.
Right.
This dude was like, "Yo, that's love. Y'all put me on the song. What was that?" He said, when did we do that? And I'm like, dude. He said, well, why didn't we do some more? I said, Ice, we hit you up so many times to finish that song. I was like, you just don't answer your phone. You don't call back. You don't call back. So
yeah, if you listen to Play Your Position, there's an interlude right after that. That's Mixmaster Ice scratching on there.
No shit.
Yeah. And he lives in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, right.
It was gonna be a whole song, and him and Rhett. Oh my goodness, we had it planned out. That was gonna be incredible. But Ice don't believe in answering his phone, so.
Man,
and then he came back today. That's what you said, Rhett, right? That's what people. Yo, I'm like, man, whatever.
Man, he's like a motivational speaker now, right? So
right.
Yeah. Oh, word. He's too busy.
He's busy.
He's too busy.
He's busy.
Yeah, but I mean, it was dope because like when Rawls told me, he was like, "Yo, I know Mixmaster Ice." I kind of like, what? Like I geeked out. So and then what's funny is like we went digging, and I actually found the UTFO Lethal album. I bought it just to say, hey, and then he came over and I had him sign it and shit like that. So yeah, and he still like if you hear the scratches on the interlude, dude, he still can cut it up.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah,
he's still got it.
So it was dope to have him on the album, even though it was as an interlude and stuff like that. But it was good to have him. And like I said, we had this one singer who's part of an R&B, a pretty well respected R&B group, but she didn't want it. She didn't like it for whatever reason. At first, she did like it, right? Did she?
Yeah, she did. I mean, because it was a freestyle. The whole track is a freestyle. It was just, it's dope. It's just a freestyle. And the whole song is dope. And I might ask her again one day, and maybe that'll be one of the Lucy's we'll let go. But I want to finish now that Ice is hitting me back now. I want to finish that. Maybe that's something we do in the future, Rhett.
Okay. Well,
I can think of a few radio shows that could just accidentally play that song that you just let me know.
I mean,
It's
like somewhere in Southern or somewhere in like in LA or something like that. Is that what it is?
Possibly.
No, I mean, yeah, that was
no. Okay.
No. I mean,
had to ask.
No. I mean, like, no, it'd be kind of dope if we can finish that song and let loose and stuff, and then a southern radio show and some type of checking show or whatever.
yeah, exactly. It might be able to.
Yeah.
So. Or you could do the Doesn't Alchemist have like a full album floating around randomly on YouTube somewhere that nobody knows? Like you could just do that. You could just make it super hidden, like make it a crazy hidden Easter egg.
Oh, wow.
And you could maybe just.
Does he really have one like that?
That's the rumor. I don't know if like he started it and it's just like grown into this urban legend thing, but there's supposedly this mystery album that Al has out. And there are a bunch of different theories. Like one of them, it's with Earl Sweatshirt. Another one is it's just an instrumental album. I mean, the urban legend just like continues to like grow and grow and grow and grow. So who knows? You can do something like that. That'd be fun.
Wow, that's actually kind of dope.
That is dope, right?
Nah, man. But yeah, so I mean, just to let you guys know. So. Exclusive, we played the Everyday Ship video. It's dropping this Friday, which happens to be coincide with Dilla's anniversary. So it kind of worked out because we had Ella J and Frank Net. So, but you guys get to see it first. So
that's cool. That was so dope that you played that. That was dope.
So, but I had
Dilla's birthday too, right?
Today's Dilla's birthday.
Yeah, today. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you just Jay, you just came back from doing a Dilla tribute, right?
Yeah, definitely. Just in Columbus, I think every city has them. It just we just played this music. I mean, there's so much of it, you can't even play it in one night. It's crazy, but yeah, it was good, man. playing the joints, and a lot of people reminiscing when they first heard it or that kind of thing.
Right.
Wow. Right. Yeah, but thanks Jay. Thanks John for jumping on. I know it's you guys are 3 hours ahead and stuff. Like, is it like what time is it? It's
12:40.
Yeah,
12:40.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Dilla's birthday was yesterday.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
For us.
Well,
That's right.
it's still his birthday here.
I'm messing with you, Rat. It is. You're right.
My bad. No, but
So, Rhett and Jay, can you guys talk about anything that's like around the corner? I mean, I know we're talking about this project, but anything you can talk about that might be on the horizon, you know, I don't know, summertime or fall or any other things you got coming up you want to promote?
yeah, actually,
April 22nd. How about that?
yeah. So April 22nd, we're actually going to have an official listening party at the Beat Junkie Institute of Sound.
Yes.
Dope.
Beat Junkie Sound.
Rawls wants that soundbite bad.
Hey,
I mean,
listen, you don't
Hey.
understand. I'm such a Junkies fan, and it's crazy that I know them. So I know they be looking at me like he's so weird, but I was a fan before I knew him. So like to meet, like anybody remember this video called Open Transport? Thank you.
Oh
That's
shit.
it. That's all I
Yep.
gotta say.
Yep.
That was like, yo,
Yeah.
everything, man.
Yeah, man.
Isn't that the
Yo,
vi-
Jay,
vi-
we're in the same boat. We're in the same boat, man. Because I tell D and Rhett all the time, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've studied them for years.
These guys
like,
are
literally-
legends. I mean, I know
Yeah,
we're
man.
just sitting here taking that shit for granted, but you guys
Nope.
go. I teach a hip hop class at Ohio State. I'm telling you, you're legends because that's what I tell my students. So all my students look at your videos, they watch, and they're like, "Wow!" And you guys are the junkies. So you just gotta accept it. Take your flowers. Go ahead and take them.
That's crazy. Thank
Jay,
you.
when I was in Vegas back in April and I met up with D, like he had posted some like little quick video on Instagram and he was absolutely fucking it up and was like on another plane scratching wise.
Yep.
And I got in the car with him. I'm like, dude, what is this? He's
Right.
like, oh, you know, it's just, you know,
And-
I'm just
and-
coloring outside the lines a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and that's
dude,
where
you-
Rhett. It's just like it's
no,
normal for them.
wait, no, John.
Normal.
Rawls, I say the same thing about D. I was like, what did you just do? See how he goes.
Stop fronting,
It
Rhett.
is.
Stop fronting, Rhett.
I
Come
know
on now.
Rhett acting like
Come on.
like he gonna do it too. Like he's
No.
not.
Dude, my whole double shit and everything, man, is RHETMATIC and J-Rock, dude. I mean, seriously, like I literally like would try my damnedest to copy you guys for years.
Yeah.
So anyway, man, stop being so humble, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Take the flowers, man. Take them.
But we're talking about the open transport. Isn't that the one with Egon and Count Basie being drunk and telling like I'm going to come. We're going to come to your record. You're going to go to your city and steal all your records.
All
Yeah, talking mad trash.
Yeah.
That video was classy. Anybody remember the
It
dudes who made it?
I was gonna say big up Cassidy and Andre, man. I know those
Cassidy.
guys. They actually,
That's
yeah.
who it was. Cassidy had caught because they came to Cincinnati and filmed all of us there, and then they met up with us in DC as well. But they were just traveling. They were going everywhere to see everybody. It was dope.
Yeah, yeah, they were really ahead of their time. Honestly.
They were.
They came down and did some when the Ultimate Breaks and Beats thing in Nashville that E did. They came down and they filmed a little bit there, but I don't think anything ever came in the footage. But that open transport shit was dope.
It was on VHS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got it. I put it. Somehow I got it on MP3 or MP4 because I show it to my students.
Ooh, Rawls, I might need that, man. 'Cause I had the VHS in my closet, but
I
if
still
you
got
if
that
you got
too.
that digitally.
I
Okay,
think, I'm
all right.
pretty sure
Yeah.
I do. I'll double check.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Wow.
Big up Cassidy and Andre. They went on to do some real ill shit from I think like in the ad agency world, they were doing like high end car like Ferrari and Lamborghini like ads and shit like that. They went next level. So and then open transport was next level, right? So I mean it makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn. How about you? How about you, John? Anything you can promote for? I mean, since you're
not. I mean, other than the usual on Southern Vanguard Radio. I mean, that's every we stream live on Sundays from not what is it? We flip the switch on Twitch at 9:30. The show's from 10 to 12, and then it drops on all the podcast platforms on Tuesday. And then as far as like scratch work that's coming up, like I got a joint on the new Spit Gems EP that's getting ready to drop. I think this week. So there's a bunch of burners on that. I think Buck Wild produced a joint on it as well, so that's cool.
Yeah, you've been on a lot of you've been on a lot of tracks. You've been cutting on a lot of tracks, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to, man. I mean, it's a. I mean, one, I love doing it. I mean, that's why I do any of this stuff, right? That's why I do the show. It's why I do the cuts. I just love, the music and the culture and all that. But it's a really simple way just to kind of like be out there, right? And just be visible, just doing cuts, and it doesn't really. I can take a couple hours in the lab one night and do cuts, and it's just I just like being creative still. So I try to get my work in where I can. So
oh, that's what's up,
yeah, man. But yeah, that's really about it. But Southern Vanguard Radio is on Twitch and all the podcast platforms. That's where you can check us regularly.
John, I'm just curious when you're doing these cuts, are the MCs giving you or the producers are they telling you what to cut? Or are they giving you the freedom to kind of improvise?
You know what? I mean, some people do. Some people are really specific, and that's really nice because that means it gets turned around quicker because I don't have to, comb through a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes people are just like,
do you
run with it, and then I just, try to just go through tons of acapellas and figure out what to do. I mean, it's obviously a lot easier than it used to be when you had to go through. Record after record after record after record after record, and
right.
Had to worry about cue burn, trying to get the cuts right, and things like that. So
right,
it's a lot easier. And the thing that's nice, and this is a little hack, I'm not afraid to share it, but what I do is if someone has a particular album title or song title in mind and they don't have a cut idea, I just go to genius.com and like look up phrases like associated with that phrase.
Oh shit.
And I sometimes I end up falling upon ideas. So that sometimes
that's the trick.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've been doing. It doesn't work every time, but like I use that a lot to, once you kind of figure out how to work the search engine and like trying to get like the results that you want for the type of music you're doing, like you can kind of figure it out. So,
right.
Man, that's dope.
So that's usually how I go. That's how I kind of come up with it.
That's actually a dope idea.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We've all been in that situation where we need a phrase and it's like, I can't remember who said that.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, and the thing is too, is like if you don't have, I've got access to most of my vinyl, but it's disorganized and I've got folders and folders of acapellas, digitally, MP3 or WAV or whatever. So I've got that. But like if you're looking for something like super specific, something doesn't come to mind. That's kind of like my little hack to find something quick. So
I don't know, because every time even when you hear beats, dude, you already have you have a scratch hook already before you have an MC. So it's like, do you have like you seem like you have a lot of already scratch hooks, something in mind? Do you have like you do a scratch hook and say you give it to the MC to say, why don't you use this as a working title?
Yeah, I mean sometimes I'll find something that it'll work for it already, but usually I'll put something there just as a placeholder and just for structure so that they know that okay, 8 bars and then I'll come in and then and then just to give them some structure to work with. But sometimes I get lucky and I'll find something, you know what I mean? And sometimes it takes me weeks, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Man. Hey, guys. Again, I got to say thank you to our special guest, Jay Rawls, and our special guest host, John Doe.
Thank you.
John Doe, ATL.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Man, thank you guys. Thank you for guys for taking the time just to rock with us and
definitely
be on the show, be a guest host, and Rawls, you have your own Twitch show too as well, right?
Yeah. My show is it's called Live at Home. It was started during the pandemic. But yeah, it's Live at Home, and it's Sundays at 1. So 1 p.m. Eastern. So
1 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, it's good, man. Just and usually like I play joints. I play like treats. I usually play a lot of treats, like stuff that's not out, because that's what I listen to. So like I was playing a lot of high tech. In fact, I was playing a lot of high tech beats that had never come out. And
Speaking of which, you had high tech on your show.
yeah,
Man,
I did.
excuse me.
Because
Sorry.
cut it out. I just know the guy. That's all.
I mean, sorry.
That's all that is.
We don't know high tech.
Cut it out. But listen, I was playing his beats and stuff, and it got him inspired. So now he's released. He's doing a 50 song like volume where he does beats, and it's from 93, 94, 95, 96, and his beats back then were everything. Like, so I was like, man, you need to share that with the world, man. So yeah, man, peace to the chat. The people in the chat is telling us they enjoyed it when High Tech was on, man. It was a good show.
Man,
it was almost as cool as Soundcheck, but not quite, man. You know,
man,
I didn't have that beat junkie sound.
Yeah, but we don't have that bourbon action like Southern Vanguard.
Definitely don't have the bourbon. Need the bourbon.
You might be better off, man. I don't know.
you guys, you wouldn't like D and myself drunk. It's not a
Hey, Rhett, somebody, my man Pos in the chat had a question. Did you ever make it to Scribble Jam in Cincinnati?
One time, I think I would. I think you were there.
Was I there?
Yeah, I think you were there one time. I went there one time for Scribble Jam.
Who'd you go with? Like, was it a beat junkie thing, or were you DJing for somebody?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I
So,
think
yeah.
I've only there been. I've only say we've been once. I might have get confused with Scribble Jam, and Scribble Jam was part of Rhymesayers stuff, right? Or they were kind of connected, right?
They became connected because of Mr. Dibbs,
Right?
But they weren't at first. Anybody else? D? John? Scribble Jam in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I've been there once. I performed there. I can't remember the year. Maybe it's like 2010 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, I was close because I was at the time. Well, I'm from Kentucky originally, so I was in Kentucky. So I went to a couple, and then when I was living in Nashville, I think we went up. Did I go up to one with Count and E when they were in Nashville? I don't think I did. We went up to a bunch of stuff in Cincy at the time.
Yeah,
we went up to this crazy thing. We went up to this crazy show that Dibbs did in Cincy. You may have heard about it, Rawls, where he was like, remember when he started getting into all the piercings and all the crazy stuff?
Man,
and
yeah.
there was this one crazy show where like these dudes were hanging by hooks, like in the venue. I think I DJ'd at that show. That's
I
crazy.
couldn't. I was like, because Dibbs be doing stuff like throwing up and all this. I'll be like, Dibbs, man.
He likes that shit, dude.
I don't. I can't handle that. I was like, yeah.
Hey, man,
Dibbs is my brother. I love Dibbs, but when he do the piercings and all that stuff, I'll be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go over here.
Hey, man.
I'm going that way.
Man, you don't know about D Styles' STD breaks?
Oh,
I do not. What?
That's back in the day, Red. Back in the day. Come on, man.
Come on.
90s. That was the 90s.
Yeah, but, hey, man, that's just about the same steez as Dibbs.
No, but Dibbs took it to another level, man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Ross, I think I saw you and Jay Sands perform at a Scribble Jam in what's the joint? Bogarts. It was Bogarts, I believe.
Oh yeah, we did perform in Bogarts. We performed with Mood and Home Skillet.
Yeah, there you go. And I think Sands, you guys brought out some like a young kid from Pittsburgh maybe at the time. I can't remember who you guys brought out. I don't know why I remember this.
I forget his name. He was a young boy. We ended up putting him on that compilation series we did, Bringing It Home.
Yeah, exactly. I can't remember his name. And I remember 7L and F's over there. I remember that because I was drinking beers in the back with 7L.
Yep, 7L, Esoteric.
Yeah,
Wow, man.
yeah, man. Good times.
John, did you do the breaks or with Egon on at Nashville? That party?
No, so that was no. So that was really just him and Count. I mean, they had 911 Emergency, which was a hip hop show on Fridays,
Right.
and then E kind of had like the break segment, like in between, where he do like the the breakdowns with samples, and then he'd do he was interviewing Clyde Stubblefield and David Axelrod and Carol Kay, and just next level. But I was doing radio in Kentucky, but I was in Nashville all the time, so that I ended up bumping into those guys, and we just kind of ended up. Me and E ended up coming up together like a little bit like DJ wise, because we were both doing college radio, and I just happened to meet Count because he was around Egon all the time, so that's how I know all those guys. But
yeah, because I met Egon because he brought me out for that show. It was me, Total Eclipse, and J Live.
Oh, I was at that show. Yep.
You were?
Yeah, I was at the show. Yeah, it was more like a rave. I wasn't DJing, but that was the precursor to Ultimate Breaks and Beats 1 and 2. So like that was kind of the setup, and then like the following year, he basically took over that kind of annual benefit show they had. And the first year they had Weldon Irvine, and the second year they had Paul McDermott. So I was on both of those joints. But I remember that show actually. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember. And Jay Lai was doing the routine with bragging rights, and that was a dope show. Yeah, man, you guys killed it. Damn, that's crazy. I hadn't thought about that.
Because the show before that, this was crazy, D. The show before that one, it was Short and Peanut Butter Wolf. Yeah, they did the show before me. It was them two, and forgot one more person. I forgot.
Yep.
But yeah, Wolf and Short did the breaks. Was it the breaks? Is it called the breaks or something like that?
It was called Ultimate Breaks and Beats. It was an homage to Ultimate Breaks and Beats.
Right. So, and
that deal. Yeah. Short was that the show that Short was at. I was there, and that dude had the flu. I'll never forget it, man. They were like, this guy came in and was like sick as all get out, and I actually felt bad because not only was he sick and like blowing his nose in between playing records, he was actually on my turntables, which are actually right there, and like for whatever reason, one of them was like skipping perpetually, and he every time he'd play a record, he tried to do a routine, and he'd turn around and be like, "This turntable's fucked up," and I'm like, "Oh shit, it's my turntable." You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know why I remember that,
but that's crazy. Because Short
still killed it.
Man, Short's always spreading germs like that.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say, D. I was like, Short's like
super spreader.
But you know what? Another fun fact about that show is that was the first, and I found this out much later when we interviewed Rome's, DJ Rome's, big up DJ Rome's, when we interviewed him on Southern Vanguard Radio. That first show that Short and Wolf were at, that was actually the Loop Pack's first show outside of California ever. Was in that show.
You're right. I was trying to figure out who was the
that was
shout out Rome's. He mixed the entire Role Reversal album to bring it back full circle.
No doubt. Right. There you go. That's how you end it.
That's crazy.
That's how you end it.
There you go.
No doubt.
But guys, thank you very much. I know it's late for you guys because Professor PhD over there needs to wake up early for his.
I got an 8:30 meeting with my students, yo.
Damn.
In Athens, not even in Columbus. I got to drive for an hour.
Oh shit.
See how much I love the junkies. I'll stay up late for the junkies.
Man, thank you, Jay. Appreciate you.
Nah, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Y'all gonna have to give that drop to him.
For sure. Now we got
the junkie sound.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll send a bottle of bourbon to you too, John.
There you go.
All right.
Man. So
right,
chat
love
room,
you guys.
Love you guys, man. Chat room, please give a round of applause to the one and only Jay Rawls, and of course DJ John Doe of Southern Vanguard Radio. Shouts to Eddie Meeks. He's sleeping.
Meeks. What up, Meeks?
Flux, the whole ATL.
Yeah, he's sleeping. So please support their shows and stuff live at home, Southern Vanguard Radio. And shoot, guys, we'll see you guys soon.
Definitely, man. D, Rhett, appreciate y'all, man. Peace. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Peace, y'all.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
that was a fast exit.
That's like, oh shit, man. That was actually a pretty fun show, man.
Yeah, man, good shit. And like it was just dope to, just to hear about you guys making the album and just the work flow and the work process of it. You know what I mean?
No, I mean it was cool. Like it's cool because this reminded me the same thing when we had John on the show, and then we got to interview you and Jay Cyanide, with John being John also being the A&R and stuff like that.
Right,
so,
right.
So that was kind of dope, man. So
yeah, man.
Yeah. So man, another show.
I know. Are you still gonna play music, or are you gonna save it for another time?
I'll save it another time, man.
Okay.
I'll save it another time. I know everyone wants to hear Dilla, but I think Short's on right now playing Dilla right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
We should rate him.
We should rate him.
Yeah.
We should. Let's see what happens if we rate him. Hold on. I got to see how it. I don't remember if we.
Sure, I don't even know.
But wait, hold on. Before we even do that, let me just put a little background music for us. Because we do got some stuff to promote, right, D?
Do we?
Yeah, I mean we got a couple of we got some parties coming up, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, if you guys are in LA, I don't know. I think my mic is cracking. If you guys are in LA, February 25th, we're doing we're going to be at the Gold Line Bar, which is in Highland Park, LA. It'll be myself, RHETMATIC, and Jay Cyanide will be in the house.
Yes.
And it's a listening party for me and Jay Cyanide's album, The Periodic Tables of Excellence.
Yep.
And for also Classic Material Volume 1, which is a tape that we put out with the Junkies, like a Junkies compilation. So,
yeah. This is like in 2002, right, D? Like
was
this
it
is
2002?
like yeah, when we for our 10-year anniversary, it was like when we first started the label.
That's right. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. 2002. Shit.
Yeah. So this is kind of like kind of repressed, but with new artwork though, right?
With new fresh artwork. Yep.
Yeah.
On cassette tape.
Ooh, it's pretty sick too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, yes, you mentioned it's at the Gold Line, right?
It's at the Gold Line. Yep.
Yep. It's 21 and over. It's free. It's actually free.
It's free. Yep.
Yep.
And we go on from 11 p.m. to closing. What is that? 1:30 or 2?
1:32. Give or
Something
take.
like that.
Yeah. So, DJ Pos 2 saying, "Will any of you be at the NAMM show?" That's actually.
I think we're all going to be at the NAMM show, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's a good chance that might have a booth. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I think we usually do. We usually partner up with Jetpack, right?
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
So we'll be there. I mean, some of us might do some showcases. Some of us might be drinking beer at the beer garden.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but man, if you guys are at the NAMM, come say what's up to us, man. We'd love to talk to you guys. You know what I mean? For sure.
And then also, too, guys, February 18th, if you're in town, if you haven't signed up already, Dee's doing a masterclass, a scratch masterclass at the school.
Yep.
Yeah, you do this every third Saturdays?
Every third Saturday, of the month. So I'm doing another one in March. Whatever the third Saturday is in March, also.
Right.
But yeah.
And then, of course, at the same night, I'm doing the wedding mixer party.
That's
at
right.
The Echo.
And that's 21 and up, right?
That's 21 and up.
Okay.
That's 21. But I know you do. I know you do. You don't like to get your two-step on, so it's all good. I get it.
No, the reason why I was asking was because I'm gonna have my daughter with me, Nia. She's 18, so I was gonna bring her out, but if she can't get in, then she can't.
Oh, Nia's gonna come and hang out with Dad, like watch you teach.
No. I mean, she'll be chilling at the hotel with with Bev and all that. But afterwards, if I was gonna come check you out, I would bring her. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's 21 and up. So.
It's all good. No, all good though. But yeah, guys. So we got a lot of things. Dude, you got the limited edition Obi wrap for the Substance album.
Yeah, me and Substance. We're dropping a variant artwork, which is a Japanese artwork. Shout out to Nate Neko out in Japan. He did the Obi strip and the artwork, and we only have 100 copies. So that drops this Friday on Bandcamp, on the Perpetual Stew Bandcamp. And then we dropped the other 100 records last Friday, and that sold out pretty quick. So maybe this one might sell out too. We'll see. Hopefully.
Nah, that's sick, man. The new art design is pretty sick.
That's all Nate Neko right there, man. He's dope. He's done a lot. You know, he's like the Obi strip king. He's done so many Obi strips for everybody. I think he's done all of like Crime Apple stuff. He's done a lot, man. Definitely check him out, Nate Neko.
That's crazy. But yeah, man. So another great show. We're coming back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Should we mention who we?
Is that confirmed already?
It's confirmed.
All right. Yeah, we can mention it.
Okay. So in 2 weeks, guys, our next guest is the one and only Ito. So he got a new album out. We're gonna be talking with him, of course, do a tribute mix and stuff. And guys, and then from there, I'll also do a mix. I'll do a new mix. Now I know guys want to hear me do a Dilla mix. Just listen to. I'm sure. You know what? I have a feeling J-Rock might do a special mix. I don't know. He might. But for the meantime, we can. Why don't we just go raid short?
Yep.
So, thanks, guys. On behalf of D and myself, thank you for joining us. Thank you to our special guest Jay Rawls. Thank you to our special guest host John Doe. We will be doing a lot of stuff together with Southern Vanguard Radio real soon, so be on the lookout. And make sure you go pick up the Substance 810 album, the J Cyanide album, the RAWLSMATIC album, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, let's raid Short. Hopefully, he's not sick. When he's raiding.
He's not sick.
So, guys, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, YouTube, USound, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Jubei, Nuisance, Seasick,
Yeah.
NJ to AK, Peep Show in the house,
Oh,
Animator,
sweet.
Pos 2, BZ Infinite, Killer Kowalski, Southern Vanguard, of course.
Yeah.
Beer Slushy's in the house. What's up, Beer Slushy?
Oh, shit.
Yo. Who else is in the house here? We got Rivas, DJ Rivas. We got, what else is there? J Rawls. What up, J Rawls? Yep. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys.
All right. So let's raid Short. Let's see what he says when we raid him. Hold on.
All right.
As the raid has been created, and it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, guys. We're out, and it's like peace.